Everybody is forming a line, getting their photo, super barricaded just to make sure. Because before you could actually climb on the trees and have a photo with the tree. But you know, of course, nature, it does wither, and some people tend to get too excited. It might actually damage the tree and the temple itself. So now it's sad, but it's also smart that they actually like put fences around it. Temple number 1, done. As you can see, like, this is such a departure from top Rome, and for me, what actually makes it beautiful and understatedly simple is the water. So when it's not wet season, it's just totally barren. So I guess it really depends the style that you're going for. I mean, it is kind of like a church where different churches have different styles. And this is something that's different, something more flat, but I think it's actually really beautiful, especially the pathway coming here. guards. They know all the tips, the tricks, trivia or whatnot. Especially they know all the good shots for the camera. It was so nice. He told me that here, the perspective, it's like a mirror. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. So when you pose, it's either you pose on one side or on the other side. And then the other shot that we did, if you can turn around, was, if you can see, it looks like there's a candle at the top of the frame. So I don't know if you can see it, but like I'm kind of holding on to the candle. Like I'm holding on to it like this. So that was super cool. And last but not the least, he's like standing here and he goes like this. Like you hear like the echo. So cool, right? So you know, like these people, like they're guarding and they're also helping you go along your way. So you know, you kind of tip them a little bit just to say thanks. Wow, what a great temple! I love this temple. This is what it's supposed to feel like. There's nobody right now, and all the other tourists, they're all the way in Prohm. But anyway, right behind me, it's kind of like the columns, like the library, that ancient library in Ephesus. Anyway. So yeah, it does have a bit of an Indiana Jones feel, don't you think? Anyway, if my history serves me right, that a couple of years ago when I was here and I went to the National Angkor Museum, that before this was turned into a Buddhist monastery, this was actually, I guess, like the palace grounds of the Khmer civilization. So it's like royal palace grounds. Again, don't quote me on that, but that is what I remember. Because I know for sure that this wasn't a Buddhist monastery and it was just turned into one eventually. Hi everyone, finally getting a really quiet spot. Now about 30-45 minutes away from Angkor Wat, where, you know, relatively all the temples are together and you can travel by bike or some people with a tuk-tuk, or you can do by car, but this one you're really going to need a car to get here. This is Bantai Srei. Cue in the birds. Now what makes this temple quite unique, at least how they describe it, is if you can actually see, like compared to the other temples that we've been going to, a lot of the design, you know, has either been really run down, it has more bold designs, unlike this one, it's very ornate, it's super delicate, and it even has a bit of a clayish, pinkish quality to it that makes it unique in itself. This is the last temple for the day. This is called Pre-Rup. Now if you take a look at the architecture, it has a bit of like a pyramid aspect to it where you get to the very top. Now people come here mostly to watch the sun set. It is 4 p.m. and sunrise today, well, it's been raining, it's kind of cloudy, so we're not really sure if there's going to be a good sunset, but it's going to be at 5:30. Am I gonna wait till 5:30? I don't think so. I have a massage waiting for me, but that's not to say that I didn't want to come visit, you know? We've come along this way, it's been such a long day. So we're gonna go up the stairs, let's check it out. If you're afraid of heights and you got baggies, this is not for you. You can try. Okay. Usually, if my parents are here, this would not be happening. They would be very worried for me. But they're not here. Sweating. lie, it's kind of scary just sitting here because it is so high up, and it's really a test of your fear of heights. Because if you think about it, there's no barricades. There's like one sign that says, be careful. But in this day of selfies and everyone trying to get that Instagram shot, they will do stupid things that are terribly dangerous. So when it comes to things like this, be careful. I'm like trying to keep it down, yeah. But we're high up, we're definitely high up. So I'm gonna get off the ledge right here. But it was exciting, This is probably the first time I felt some gust of wind, and it actually feels great. There's a draft. But take a look over there. You can see people are starting to camp out, waiting for the sunset. They're getting the best seats. Although I'm not gonna stay up and wait. I think we got our shots. But yeah, conquered my fears. 90% of it. Seeing this, good time.